Welcome to Empyrion Galactic Survival Alpha 11, and here we are. We're on top of my capital vessel overlooking the drone base which we attacked in the last part. What I've done off camera is I've moved the capital vessel up close to give me fire suppression whilst I actually get inside and take this POI down. I certainly want to take the POI down because that will then give us control of the planet, which means that we can go and get this pentaxid and probably more importantly the full deposits of Sarcosium which are on the planet somewhere. So that's what I want to do in the video. But before that, I want to talk about the fact that there's been an update for the Alpha 12 update, which is now looks like very much like it's scheduled for mid-April. So we don't have long to wait before that comes out, and I must admit I'm really looking forward to it with some anticipation. Now, there are a couple of things that were mentioned in the update that I want to talk about. I'm not going to go into great detail because they were virtually announcements rather than specific technical details of what's going on. One of the things that did interest me is the fact that they were introducing an in-game card game, which seems to be the result of an in-house test for the NPC player dialogue option. And it looks like very much they decided to put it into the game. So that could be interesting how that plays out. It also gives an indicator of where they are going in the future. So there's going to be more interaction with NPCs. Another interesting thing they've mentioned is the fact that they're introducing a new element called titanium. They give absolutely no other details about the purpose of titanium is going to be. But I think it's going to be interesting that we're going to have to watch the formulas. Looks like there's either a new drone or troop transport suddenly appearing at the top of the drone base, so that's going to be interesting. Apologies for the background shooting. Now, the other thing that caught my attention is the fact that they are making changes to the respawn options. They seem to be making it more flexible, almost like they're getting the impression that we are going to be dying more often. And one of the interesting changes there, and I think this is quite important for the early game, that is that the survival tent will now become a respawn location. So that means that the survival tent will have a bit more of a role than just sleeping through the night, because what you'll be able to do is put out the survival tent in the early game in a location which is safe. So if you get killed, you'll be able to respawn back in a safe location. I think we're just going to go and get rid of this. So I need to move the SV into a safe location anyway, so I think we'll just use the SV so that I don't waste too much ammunition. I think we'll just turn the ship round, and I think we'll just go in with there we are. That cuts down the background noise. What I want to do is just bring the capital vessel down this way. Not the capital vessel, the SV, because what I want to do is put the SV inside so it's not vulnerable from ground fire. And while I'm doing this, a big thank you for your comments and feedback. I'm very interested in your opinions of the types of ships and defences we're going to need for Alpha 12 as well. And I must admit, I have been thinking quite a lot about it in the last week or so. I do agree with the general consensus that we're going to need a lot tougher HVs and SVs, but I think there's also going to be a need for a little bit more lateral thinking. I've got a feeling the current approach where you just literally flag in and kind of just rush up may not be quite so effective. So if any of you watch Disturbed Seas channel, so what we may need is actually specialist tunneling tanks that will be able to get in closer to POIs before they can launch assaults. And the other thing I've been thinking about is the fact of using the the ability to dock HVs to SVs, because one possible option will be, say, having an SV that can carry an HV, which means that you could, if you get into a situation where you need extra fire support, oops, yeah, where you need extra fire support, what you'll be able to do is drop the CV as effectively as a mobile gun position, and then use the SV in support. And it's possible that if with a big POI, and this might apply a little bit more in space rather than on planets, but what you maybe have to do is, how can you explain it? One thing you may have to do is drop multiple units. I don't think that's actually over. Let's just turn the power over. I just want to check to see whether this is actually taking any damage. So turn the power off, because it's, I mean, it's been on top of the capital vessel for some time. Yeah, it looks like that, but we'll just kick that off, and we'll just, I mean, some of the blocks have taken a little bit of damage. Oxygen is down about again as well, so let's just top up the oxygen before we leave. Just get the oxygen topped up, and come out here. I'll move the, oh great, we've got hail. Right, I'm not going to fight in this, because, so I think what we'll do is just go and sleep through the night. We've got 2 minutes left, so hopefully the hail may go off if I actually sleep. Need a bed down here, don't I? They go in here. Yeah, well, it's still got hail. Of course, we've got hostiles coming in. Nice to heal up a bit. There's probably a troop transport on the top there, so it's now partly cloudy. Yeah, it's attacking the troop transport on the top again. I suppose truthfully I should stop it doing that, but I mean, I've got plenty of ammunition, so it's not like I've got a problem. What we'll do is we'll just move the, right, let's just move the hover tank around this side. Kind of looking for an entrance in. I think we may have to hop over the wall here, so let's drop the tank here. Let's have a quick reload. There is a firing at me. Get a fire position. Right. There's a turret down there. Just make sure we've got this area under control. We should be able to drop this into the Mechanicos and controller. Well, we've got a little bit of low-level loot. This is the only way in by the look of it. Yeah. Reload. Actually, just have a quick look-see with the drone. Enter the lock code. Thank you, game. We're just gonna have to use the universal lock code. I'm not sure why I'm carrying the drill around with me. Let me just translate that out. Oh, we've still got access to the Wayfarer, so that's good. Oops. No. Weapons and ammo. Oops, no. I'm gonna drop this into here. And we'll just bring in some extra lock code equipment. Sorry. Okay, gun. Wow. Okay, we're gonna have to go in. Not sure if you would be able to see that in the video when we took down that spawn pad, but you're getting a few echoes of the force shield. We'll just get them here. Let's have a quick look in here. Well. I can see you. Okay. Let's just get some health in. He's firing at me. Got enough of you. You. Let's go to let's have a quick look up the tower. Nothing here. That there. Take that. Take that. And we'll take the power cells. Let's see what else can we get up here. Let's see what's up here. Right, there's a turret at the top there. Doesn't seem to be particularly strongly defended here, so so it looks like we've got to go down. Down, 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 down. Let's see what we got down here. Got one spawn pad. Something around the corner here. But that's going to take us down again. Into some kind of vault room. Okay. Just let's get to the Wayfarer and go to the food. Just pop a couple of these and we'll have a steak so that we're in pretty good condition. Gotcha. There's the flash from the force field. Okay. What we got here? Take that. What else we got here? Some milk. So let's just put that back there. And we'll put this into the fridge. Right, let's change to the main controller. An EVA boosts. Right, we've got some loot behind there, and then we're going to go down. I think this space is symmetrical, so if we come this side, we'll have the same. Yeah, we've got more control there. And we've got a room through there. Wait, ammo, nothing particularly special. Laser pistol. I haven't actually used the laser pistol in this playthrough yet. It's quite surprising, actually, the fact that what tends to happen with the playthroughs is what your favourite weapons are often defined by what epic weapons you're using. We've got this room here. Right, there's some turrets there, 2 turrets there, turret up there. Hello. Where's the door gone? There it is. Lost the door. Reload. Just skate across like that. Okay. Because this is a right-handed play. You take cover on this side, you've got less of your body exposed. Right. Right. Just to make sure that there's a lockpick on both sides. This is an automatic door, so oops, there they are. You're down. Oh, that's nasty. I got the best of me. you right in the face. Well, it looks like the ship is... Okay. Gotcha. Right, we've got a lock code this way. Gotcha. Health kit. Oh, reload. So we came in that. Got a lock code here. Got a lock code here. This door is open. Reload. Gotcha. Okay. You're gone. Right, we've got a nice loot box here. I don't know where this goes. Oh. Okay, we've got... Right, this is the other side of the room. So a couple of nice loot boxes in here. There's the troop ship again. Got a feeling this is the opposite door to the one, but we'll blow it open just in case. Nope, so we come back to here. I think we're just going to keep going down. We can sort out the other locked rooms later on. We've got turrets that way, turrets that way. There's bound to be a trap in here somewhere. Yeah, there's turrets behind us as well. Reload. Oh. And I've got loads of projectile ammunition, so get rid of the armored golem. Reload. Gotcha. Got a rifle upgrade kit. Reload. Shoot. Taking damage again. What we need to do is get rid of you. You. Back in. Ammunition. Right. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. I think he's gone through the wall. No, he hasn't quite gone through the wall. Yeah, I can imagine what's on the other side of there. Leg it out. Wow, that was pretty heavy fire. Right, let's get healthy again. I just want to check my armor actually. 255, yeah. Okay, let's just offload some of this stuff to the Wayfarer. I just don't want that. We can go to the meds and plants. And I think the rest of this can just go to constructor out for the moment. I'll sort it out afterwards. Let's see what throwing that red button did. Wow. Okay, we got a pretty big convention here. They're all Xerax as well. Kind of partly says two down. Loot you. They're all miniguns, which is a little bit of a problem. Reload. Got loads of bandages, so let's just pop a couple of bandages just to get my health back up again. Oops. Shotgun. So one more down. Another one. Another one. Looks like the troop ship is just come out again. And another one's down. And just have a quick... Okay, there's a turret just come out the floor. There's another one over here. That looks very much like the core. Just clear the other side. And we've got you. Right, we're going to have to use explosives to get through here. If I put the explosives high... That's barely damaged it, so maybe we can go in this side. That's barely damaged it on that side. That's barely... Got to be another way in here. Yeah, we can shoot above here. What am I on about? Gotcha. Right, we have control of the base. Congratulations, you have disabled the drone base. Just kill that blooming troop ship. Here, Wayfarer. Food. I think I'll just pop a couple of salamis. Let me see. I think we can just do some basic looting here. See what we got here. Wow, we got two here. So, and what we got here? Got med kits and power cells. Here, some more med kits. Let's take this out so I know we've got them. And we'll just work our way back up. So there's a couple more here. A couple more med kits. Oops. Nothing special. Just keep the weapons fired up. We've got a couple of nice red containers in here. I'm just gonna. Wow, 17 fusion cells, tool turret, pulse laser for an SV. Kind of been half thinking about putting a pulse laser on the SV. And I think this comes back to Alpha 12. So I'll just grab that. I'm just going to pick you up as well. Well, we won't be coming back this way anyway. So let's just get up a floor, just make sure what's going on. And this is solid. It's just lots and lots of fuel tanks here. What's the fuel situation? We haven't cored yet. I think maybe it's time to core the base. Personal supplies. And you can go back into. Actually, just go back to there for the moment. I'm just going to core. Oops, I've just blocked an entrance with it. Never mind. We can go around it. Oxygen, manage. So we've got 2183. We've got 8 oxygen out of that. What the fuel situation is. Wow. 4083. Yeah, we got a nice big wad of fuel out of here. Yes, I know you're decompressing. We're just going to salvage. I don't want all this in my inventory, so structure out. And I'm just going to take out all these. Make sure we've got everything in this room. Yep. Just grab these. So obviously these are fuel cells in this room. So a lot more here. This is where I put the core. Never mind. Like we're short of options for doors. Yes, Symposium. I'll take that. I think that can just go in. And we've got some pentaxid raw. And we've got some neodymium. So you're going to take that. Must admit, the more I think about the titanium, is the more curious I'm going to be about how that will fit in. Because I do wonder whether there's anything that's they've got. I do wonder whether they've actually got something in their mind about how they want to do things with resources. So I'm just going to grab that. That's just panels. Let's just take that. Just easier, just hook everything over as we go through. There's a couple more in here. Just water. Yeah, I must remember to go back and get the water generator before I leave. We'll take that. And nothing else in these walls here. What we got here? Oh no, this is just the room I came up in. Nothing higher up, just a ventilator and lights. So what we're going to do now is just go back down again. Right, already done that one. Just check these. This is quite literally just goes to the outside. The walls aren't thick enough to hide containers. presume it's the same on this side. Yep. Right, so we're back to this room. Let's clear this room out and see what's here. Not that we really need all these components. What we've got here. Jetpack boosts. Wooden planks. Oops. We've got here. So that's an EVA, isn't it? Oops. Okay, so I think that's about it. I'm just gonna have a quick look around at some oxygen tanks here. We get a weapon because this is, whoops, yeah. What am I doing? Don't need to do that. This is just a surround. There were a couple of Xerax hanging around in this area. Oh, we're okay. Oh, no, look at that. There's certainly gonna shove that in the mechanicals. Take this, take that. Save me jumping up and down. We can just walk straight through. And of course we go straight through the wall, so I don't have to jump over the top anymore. And I think that's about it. I'm just going to have a quick look around. So what I will probably do is take this whole thing apart just to make sure there's no other hidden containers in here. When the walls don't really look thick enough to hide loot boxes, to be honest. Just have a quick. Oh, what we got up here? I didn't get this high up, did I? Oh, here's the actual shield generator. We're certainly going to take here. Got some flux cores from that. Actually, that's quite a good tip, actually. If you're actually attacking this base, the place you need to target is the shield generator on the top here. If you can break in here through all this armor, I mean, this is all combat steel, so it's not going to be an easy proposition. But if you can break through this combat steel, you could then destroy the shield generator. I mean, it'd be a pretty tough proposition because technically you've got to get the shields down, then get through the combat steel, and then get to the shield generator whilst actually fending off drones and other items. There's the spawn point. I think that was for the troop ships and drones. Anyway, it's been an interesting exercise. This is where I'm going to leave it. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. In the next part, we will be going out and basically suppressing this whole area here, getting control of the Pentaxid, the Zircosium, and we'll probably take down a few of these other POIs that I haven't seen. I think there's one down around here that's gone there. Survey camp. I think the survey camp's okay. Survey camp. I mean, a lot of these are all minor stuff, so there's nothing here that's particularly great. But I do want the key resources. So this is where I'm going to leave it. Until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.